Hey everyone, I had a request for an audio to be a little shorter, but so that you can pick any topic you want to. So on this one, you can pick an event, an emotion, a person, situation. Really, you can pick anything you want. And then you can either listen with your eyes closed or open, whatever is the most comfortable. The main thing is that you're able to get in touch with the feelings or the emotions. Like I may ask a few questions, to help you kind of hone in on, what are you working on? And then how does that make you feel? The people who get the quickest results with this technique are the ones who can kind of touch into like, my body reacts this way when I think about whatever the topic or the emotion is. Or when I think about that, like I can really tell I'm angry or sad when you can actually feel it a little bit. You don't have to re-experience it. You've already done it once. You don't have to do it again. I don't believe we have to dig for trauma to heal it. At least that's not been my experience, is you don't have to re-experience something to soften its grip on you. But for those people who can be a little more in touch with their body, they can sense and feel their emotions, do seem to get faster results. Doesn't mean you won't get results. It just might take you a little bit longer. So go ahead and get comfortable. Do not listen to this while you're driving. And we will get right into the audio. So what we're going to do today is a shorter session so that you'll have on the website, you'll have a small, quick audio you can use to shift things. Today's session will be able to be used for anything. So give a little bit of thought about a topic you want to work with. It could be something that's coming up for you today, something that happened this week, or maybe it's just a thought or something that keeps coming up and you can't get it to go away. That would be perfect for this. So give that a little bit of thought. I'm going to do the disclaimer that I am not a medical professional. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a therapist. I offer no advice, and any resources that I offer on my website or on these free calls, that everyone takes responsibility for their own mental health choices and behaviors. So this is going to be a little bit of a newer process. So go ahead and find a place to be comfortable. You can be sitting up, and we're going to have you begin to breathe in through your eyeballs. So you're going to inhale in, and it's like it's coming in through your eyes. And when you exhale, it's going to come out of the wrist. And your body already knows how to do this process. Taking a few more breaths in through the eyeballs, out through the wrist. And as the body begins to relax and you bring that topic to mind, I'm going to turn my camera off so it's not distracting. And as you bring that topic to mind, how does it make you feel? What do you notice in your body? And as you focus on it, clarity starts to come in by asking simple questions. Because when you ask a question, your mind and your body start looking for the answers. Continue to focus on whatever is coming up for you today. And I ask permission to work with your superconsciousness. And to give me permission, you can just think or say out loud, I give Gina permission to work with my superconsciousness to increase satisfaction and decrease pain. Superconsciousness, do you see everything in the active experience for them now? Yes, I want you to treat all of the beliefs, the emotions, the memories, and parts, and any pictures that come up in the mind. Superconsciousness, please take and treat the ones that are the most relevant and treat those beliefs in the perfect order go back to the original moment where the belief was created in this timeline or any other timeline. I want you to treat the first timeline where those disempowering beliefs and emotions developed. Treat all the different timelines up to this present moment and into the future in the perfect order and in the perfect way, and do a massive history change and everything after that. Again, breathing in through your eyeballs and exhaling out the wrists. In super consciousness, I want you to go back in time, this time to the family tree, both the mother and the father side. I want you to find the first generation where these disempowering beliefs were created, acknowledged, accepted. And I want you to treat that generation and then treat every single other generation down to the present moment, to right here, right now. All in the perfect order and in the perfect way. And do a massive history change and everything after that. Super conscious, I want you to treat the first chakra, everything that is related to safety, security, connection, tribal energy, betrayal, and any other beliefs, emotions, memories, or parts that might be challenging the balance of the first chakra. Treat them all in the perfect order and do a massive history change and everything after that. Again, just breathing and noticing. Super consciousness, please go to the second chakra, just under the navel, and also the third solar plexus energy center. Please treat anything related to control, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-agency, and then treat any beliefs, emotions, memories, or parts and the circumstances connected to and with the theme of the third and second chakra. Anything relating to self-esteem, self-confidence, self-worth. And when ready, do a massive history change and everything after that. Now go to the heart center, treating anything related to self-love, self-compassion, self-forgiveness, and forgiveness of others, and right alignment. Treat all of the beliefs, the emotions, the memories, the parts that might be challenging the balance of the heart center. Treating them all in the perfect order and in the perfect way. And when appropriate, do a massive history change and everything after that. And then we're going to go to the throat chakra, treating anything to do with communication, telling your truth, self-expression, unfinished communications, negative self-talk. Also treat anything related to the body, somatic memories that show up in the neck and the shoulders, digestion or immune system, treating them all in the perfect order and in the perfect way with total respect. And when ready, do a massive history change and everything after that. Again, breathing and noticing. Checking in with yourself and notice the difference since we started. Is there anything left? And super consciousness, keep going up into the sixth chakra, which is in the forehead area, treating all visions, connecting to our vision, our clarity, our intuition. And again, treat all of the beliefs, the emotions, the memories, and parts that might be challenging the balance of the sixth center. Treating them all in the perfect order, and then do a massive history change and everything after that. Superconsciousness continue moving up into the seventh chakra, connecting us to neutrality, to group energy, treating and clearing the path it flows from source to the top of our head, through the body, through every chakra, like a waterfall, washing, cleansing, connecting, improving the communication between every center of the energy system down into the earth. Also treating the path of the earth energies up through the energy centers and into the body and out the top of the head. Please run the grounding and forgiveness protocol. Breathing and noticing. Superconsciousness, treat all parts that want treatment and educate the ones that aren't sure if they want treatment. And wait for the parts that don't know. And when they're ready, treat them. Treat them all in the perfect order with respect. Understanding that this balancing may continue even after the session is completed today. Superconsciousness, please balance the earth element of the 5 elements. The spleen and the stomach meridian. Treating anything relating to anxiety, nervousness, failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, low self-esteem. Balancing and harmonizing the spleen, the stomach meridians. And when ready, do a massive history change and everything after that. Superconsciousness, treat all the parts that want treatment and educate the parts who don't know if they want treatment yet. And when they want treatment, treat them in the perfect order with total respect. Now treat the fire element, the heart, the small intestine, pericardium, and triple warmer. Treat anything related to abandonment, betrayal, loss of love, unreceived efforts, insecurity, and metabolism, balancing and harmonizing. And then do a massive history change and everything after that. Keep balancing all of the other elements, water, metal, wood, together in harmony, and do a massive history change and everything after that. Superconsciousness, if there is any protector and controllers creating dysregulation, disorganization, please treat them and any negative predispositions who want to be treated one after another, and joining them with their opposite pair. And then do a massive history change and everything after that. Again, breathing in through the eyes, exhaling out through the wrist. Check in with yourself. What is left? Is there anything left? Now I want you to use the magic wand. You have it in your hand and you're waving it over, around, and through the experience you selected today. And change anything you want to change. Understanding that your brain does not know the difference between a visualization or a live event. So it is a perfect moment to give your brain another option, a better option. One that is more satisfying, that fulfills your current need. You can also bring in the support of a person. You can bring them in now to the scene if you wish. Superconsciousness, please reinforce this new memory, this new creation, these new desires. Superconsciousness, do a massive history change and everything is needed. Please anchor everything we have touched today into memories 1, 2, and 3, and any other memories, treating all body systems, ego states, tandem memories, shadow memories. Also treat all levels of physiology, the energy systems, cellular memories, DNA, different or conflicting timelines, family history, and all dimensions of consciousness, breathing and noticing. Superconsciousness, please ground all the memories we have touched today and reconnect them back into the matrix of the universe. And with your permission, we will bring the session to a close. And how was that for you? And after this one, I had a few people who were asking, why is this kind of work important? Like what's the benefit of doing this kind of work? And I know I've mentioned in previous videos and audios that if there's something in your life that you really want it, and you're just not able to make it happen, whether you procrastinate on it, you can't figure it out, or no matter what you do, you're hitting some kind of an obstacle. Some people may call it self-sabotage. Usually what that is whatever it is you want, whether it's relationship, money, whatever, travel, whatever it is, something in your subconscious mind believes you are safer and better off without it. So this kind of work is important because then you can get it out of your subconscious mind, get rid of those limiting beliefs. So when those opportunities come your way, you're able to step into that new you. So when we want certain things in life, say there's something we require, like I really want to have my own business. That's going to require different things from you. Um, so I've been a freelancer my whole life. So and I've had different businesses, and each time I've changed businesses, I've had to change who I am. So the reason this work is so important is it helps you to step into that new self. It helps you to take those actions and things that maybe were scary before, that as you shift those underlying beliefs and you get rid of those things that trigger you to step away and disengage from life, once you clear those, it's easier to engage in life, and it's easier to do the things that are required from you so that you can get what you require from your life. So I hope that makes sense. You can leave me a comment in the messages below. Subscribe if you want to know anytime I upload another audio. And of course, enjoy.